Somebody told me not to come back. So.
Hello and welcome back to another week with me and Josh.
That's me.
That is you. So last week was a stressful week, but a happy week because the Dodgers pulled it off and they beat the Atlanta Braves in the NLCS. So they are the NLCS champions.
Never doubted him for a second.
And so you know what that means. The Dodgers are in the World Series as we speak. I don't know if I was dumb when I said it or if I don't know what I was thinking. It was my first video.
Yeah,
But if you remember my first video, I said something along the lines of, I'm not going to turn myself into a baseball. Maybe I'll turn Josh into a baseball when they make it to the World Series. If you haven't seen that video yet,
clip in there.
I'm not going to paint myself like a baseball, but if we make it to the World Series this year, then I'll bring Josh in and we can make him a baseball. Sound good? If you haven't seen that video yet, what are you doing?
Yeah, whose fault is that?
That was my first video. I'll link it up somewhere in this situation so you can watch. But yeah, I'm gonna turn Josh into a baseball today. I am very superstitious, so I'm really nervous to upload this video. Sending all the positive vibes and all the good thoughts into the world for our Los Angeles Dodgers. Hoping this will give them a little bit of team spirit, good luck from afar. If you are new to my channel, I do a variety of things from beauty to effects to me just randomly talking about weird stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already, it means the world to me. And give this video a thumbs up if you are excited that the Dodgers are in the World Series. And if you want to see how I turn this one into a baseball, then just keep watching.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to another voiceover. Yeah. Alright, so surprise, we're doing a bald cap. So I'm just getting the bald cap fit around his head. And then I'm basically just sealing the bald cap with Prozaid. You have to wait until Prozaid is clear before it sticks. So that's what the blow dryer is for. But you'll see, obviously, Josh has a beard. I'm not adhering it to his beard portion. I didn't want him to shave for this video. I cover that later. And then I'm going to go in and paint it with Pax paint. I'm going to try to get it as close to his flesh tone as possible and essentially color correct his hair section. So that way when I paint him the main color, it'll all kind of look a little bit more cohesive. Just like you would color correct your under eye, you typically want to color correct the bald cap with some type of mauve tone and a flesh toned Pax paint. And then your girl was super bright and forgot to press record on all of the other stuff I was doing. So what you missed was I applied a prosthetic to his head to kind of look like a split open section of the ball. And then I applied rigid collodion in the areas where the seams are going to be so we can get some depth and dimension to it. And then now basically I'm just going over with the white paint. I'm using an airbrush, and then I do go in and mix some white cream makeup on top, and then I go back in with the airbrush and seal it again just because it helped speed up the process a little bit and get a little bit more of an opaque white appearance. And then I set him with a white eyeshadow. then now I'm going to go in and shade the seams of the baseball and add the laces. So originally I shade with just a contour shade, and then I'm going to go back over it with alcohol paint. First I use kind of like a brown tone alcohol paint, and then I do add a little bit of black to it as well. And then I go in and start to make the dots for the stitches. The dots was kind of more of like a gray tone alcohol paint. And then I just go in and add the laces. I'm just using a red on an angled brush. You know, if you look at a baseball, you can see what I mean. Going over and adding a little bit of speckle with like a light brown kind of beigey tone, just to help kind of blend a little bit and also make it look like a game used ball, because obviously the ball's been hit. And then I add a little bit of like a green and a dirt kind of tone to it. I apologize for the lighting. I should have known that the sun was going to set behind us, but hopefully you're able to kind of get a good idea of what I was doing. So not my best bald cap situation, but I didn't want him to be clean shaven because, like I said earlier, I'm superstitious and you're supposed to keep a beard during the playoffs. But heads up in the future, if you ever do a bald cap on yourself, make sure you're baby faced. It goes on a lot easier. But I figured for this, since we were just having some fun, I wasn't too concerned about it. But we, you know, made it look like he got hit by something. Probably a bat. I'm hoping that that sends some good hits and runs and our bats are awake for the Dodgers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what do you think?
I dig it. I think I look fun. I look a little creepy, but it's good. Spooky season mixed with MLB postseason. You get scary baseball face man.
Baseball face man.
Yeah,
baseball.
Baseball stuff! No, you're making Seiko. No, if I get hit by a bat, it's just like, ugh! And then as you're like flying through the air and you see Mookie's glove about to rob you from going over the wall, you're like, no! No homers allowed when Betts is there. And Belly.
True.
Let's go blue. Oh, no, my helmet!
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I know it was a little funky and fun. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a solid weekend look. I feel like this is...
Gonna go get a burrito?
Yeah, just exactly. Just run in Chipotle, or you just gotta swing by the grocery store for a few things. This is something you can just throw on in 3 to 4 hours. And it goes with everything. Yeah, a lot of people think it's a seasonal look, but usually MLB is like 9 months out of the year, so. All
right, well, thanks again for watching another video, you guys. I really appreciate it. Next Saturday is actually Halloween, so let me know if there's a video that you'd like to see me do for next Saturday. I usually film during the week, so obviously I would try to get those ideas in within the next couple of days, you know. Comment them below. But once again, I appreciate you watching all the way through, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Go Dodgers!
Go Dodgers!
Go!